This is for everyone on the Deadpit message board. I'm calling all you motherfuckers out now. Let's see what you got.
J-Dog's DVD Dungeon. You called us out?
I'm calling all you motherfuckers out.
You don't call us out, sir. We call you out.
J-Dog up in Canada. He called us out.
I called you out now, you guys. Let's see what you got.
I've been through a whole lot this time. I've been doing Deadpit show. I've been butt fucked by Michael Myers. I've had a cat shit on my chest. I've dressed up in an orange M&M costume. But there's one thing that I will not have. I will not be called out.
Calling out everybody, especially the Deadpit boys.
The thing I don't like about being called out is being called out by a Canadian. You all know how we feel about Canadians on Deadpit. I will not stand for being called out, especially by J-Dog and J-Dog's DVD Dungeon.
That's all us Canucks live on is craft dinner.
Look, we know that you chained in the original DVD Dungeon. That's not going to help you. But where we're from, it's an art to collect posters. It's an art for horror memorabilia.
We're in the deep, dirty Mid-South region, brother.
We're going to accept your challenge. We're going to take you up on displaying our horror posters, buddy. You don't call us out.
Called you out.
We call you out.
The legendary Bert T. Combs shit on the chest of people that called him out.
Here's what you don't understand, J-Dog. When you open your mouth and call somebody out, you're going to pay the price.
I want to see what CK and Uncle Bill have.
We're coming for you. Be ready. Hi folks, and welcome to our long-awaited movie poster collection video. Our good buddy J-Dog, of course, called us out, and it's our time to respond right now. So let's go ahead and get into it. We got a ton of posters. These are going to be in multi-part videos at Uncle Bill's and the Creepy Kentuckians. So let's go. So the first one I wanted to talk about is probably one of my favorites because I got it for like $10, which was a great deal on this. This is an original Nightmare on Elm Street one sheet poster. And first up, I guess we'll just go ahead and talk about the frame stuff that we've got, because that's a lot easier to show you guys. And this is hanging in my bedroom, and it gives me nightmares. Look at that. $10 is a great deal for this. It's pretty decent condition. It's folded, of course, but you know, what can you do? Another one I've got down here that I wanted to showcase is an original Gates of Hell one sheet poster. Lucio Fulci's classic, "The dead shall rise and walk the earth." Where'd they get that slogan from?
I don't know, that's original.
I know, that's one of the most original things Fulci's ever done. But this one's a little bit more beat up, but it's harder to find, so.
Look right here, boys. This film contains shocking shit.
It's shocking the fuck out of me. Yeah, so hopefully I'll get that signed someday by Giovanni Lamborghini. Got the real number code. There's that one. Another one I got, which everyone knows I'm a big fan of, and this one's a little dusty.
Uh-oh.
One of Jerry Horror's favorite slasher movies, The Forest, which I always love the artwork on this. And if you can see down there, it's actually signed by the director, Don Jones. And this one's actually become pretty difficult to find. I think somebody was messaging me wanting to know where the hell I got this poster. And the odd thing is, like about 5 years ago, I got it for like $1. Buy it now. Which, hell yeah, you'll love that. So that is The Forest, Don Jones.
Hi everybody, it's me, Uncle Bill. Welcome to Uncle Bill's Casa de Horror. We're going to be talking about all kinds of horror posters here. It's just going to be me and my friend here and a bunch of posters.
Don't forget about me, you big pussy.
Nobody cares about you. Shut up. Okay. So,
And don't forget about your little buddy down here.
yeah, this is Scully, and he's wanting to get in on the poster action.
Hey, you dog.
So what we're going to do is, we're just going to go around the room here real quick and talk about some of these posters, because most of the ones that I have aren't hanging up because I don't have anywhere to hang them, as you can see. Well, this one is hanging up over there.
Yeah, you don't have room for your poster collection and your butt plug collection.
Buddy, that ain't no call for that.
I don't know. So it's what you got here.
Okay, so up first is down here. Down here. Go down here.
Ooh.
Now this one, we actually got this in a big lot of shit that we got for, I don't remember, I think we both paid like $50 for it. And it's a Silent Night, Deadly Night USA home video poster.
It is.
Isn't that nice? And here's the thing about that. Like, I always loved the design on that poster. And if you buy the regular one-sheet poster, it costs about $100. And I ain't paying that damn much for it. So I was happy just to get a small video poster of it. Look at that. Look.
It's pretty.
It's Callout. There's another one that costs a damn fortune right here, though. I got this for, I think, $40. Something like that. It's a Maniac poster. Fucking Bill Lustig directed this. It's got Tom Savini in it. Tom Savini does the makeup in it. This is the poster that I think when I first started collecting I most wanted to get, just because the design on it is my favorite design of any poster still to this day, really. And Eli Roth eventually would rip that off for his old shitty movie Hostel.
I think it's Hostel Part 2.
One of them movies, it doesn't matter, they both suck. But he ripped that poster design off.
It was an homage, he said.
Yeah. But anyway, that's Maniac right there.
Maniac.
And you might remember this other one because you got exactly the same damn poster in your house. The weird thing about this poster is it must be a weird size because neither one of us could ever find a frame that fitted this poster correctly.
Yeah, I think it's a 27 by 40 frame, so it must be like 27 by what, 39 or 38 or something.
Yeah, but as you can see, it's signed by Doug Bradley and Ashley Lawrence as well.
There's a little bit of a glare in there, but you can idea.
Doug Bradley was a bit of like, you can take him or leave him when I met him. I mean, he didn't really say a lot. He didn't really talk about a lot of stuff. Ashley Lawrence, on the other hand, oh my God. I wanted to just grab her ass. Oh! I don't know what I want to do.
So next one I got here is a reprint. This is one of the maybe only 2 or 3 reprints that I own. And that's only because the original poster is outrageously priced, and I've got it signed, so I'm never going to get rid of it. I got it signed, I think at Horror Find Weekend 2004, by pretty much the whole cast, you know. Then a few years later, got it signed by the Machete Zombie and the Helicopter Zombie. And I think Uncle Bill actually has the same poster, pretty much signed by the same people. So you'll probably get to see that as well. Look at that shit. Look at all them signatures. Ain't that awesome? Woo! Alright.
Why don't you explain what all that shit is around there, too?
Oh, well, I think I sort of showed all this stuff in the autograph videos, but this is like a collection of the signatures from the other people in the movie. Richard Rubenstein, of course I got them on the poster, Sharon Clayton, Roy Frumpkes, Jim Crut, Pat Bubba, Marty Schiff, Tony Bubba. Bubba, baby! Oh, shit. And this dude right here, somebody was telling me that he actually passed away a couple of years ago. So that's that makes it even more rare. And then Nick Tallow, that dude right there beside of Tom Savini. David Early. And Wooly. Wooly's done gone ape shit and signed that for me. And here's something really cool, though. I don't know if I showed it in the video. Larry Vera, the guy that passed away, sent me behind the scenes photos from Dawn of the Dead that I haven't really seen anywhere else, so I thought that was pretty cool.
Look at that. Look at that.
Index cards. Somebody was talking about Richard France, the guy that played Dr. Roosh in the movie. That's his autograph on that. Maxine Lapidus was one of the extra zombies. Donald Rubenstein was one of the extra zombies. Randy Kovich was that dude. I was really going outraged, like, you know. And David Crawford, which that autograph, I'd like to get his autograph again because that smudged really bad right there. So yeah, Donald dead.
This next poster is a reprint of the original Night of the Living Dead poster. And if you want the original Night of the Living Dead poster, you can guarantee you're going to be paying quite a hefty sum for it. And I just wanted to get this because I really wanted to get George Romero to sign it when we went to Horrifying Weekend 2004. So as you can see, it's signed dead center in the middle by George Romero with the Stay Scared line. And if you look really closely, in the left-hand corner, it's also signed by the writer, John Russo. The old shit ass who never made anything else worth a fucking
Oh, hell, he went on to make such great films as Maniac and, what else? The Booby Hatch.
He made the Booby Hatch. He made Santa Claus.
Yeah.
He had a big part in that.
Showcased Debbie Rochon's luscious boobs.
And here's his next poster. And let me just explain this, because out of all the posters that I've got, this is probably the one that's in the worst overall condition, especially the shit I got hanging up. But there's a reason for that. See, I had this poster hanging up for years before we ever took it and got it signed. So it kind of has sentimental value to me, because this is my favorite film of all time. And this poster was hanging up in my house for a long time before we got it signed. And you can see it signed by Ken Foree and Galen Ross, Tom Savini, George Romero, Scott Reiniger, and David Emdy over there. Look at that.
Oh, hell yeah.
But the poster itself's not in very good shape.
That's odd. You don't have Sharon or Clayton Hill. They didn't sign it.
Hmm.
You can get them to sign it this year at Fright Night, though.
But luckily, I've got a 25th anniversary mini poster that I've also got signed by the entire cast and Romero. Oh, God.
So right here is my Dusty Dresser, baby, where I got some cool stuff, non-poster stuff. I can go through it real quick. The Phantasm Sphere set, which somebody was actually asking about that on Blog TV last night, I think. It's got all of the Phantasm films in the Sphere. That's pretty cool. Of course, Lucio Fulci's Diet Pepsi from the Weekend of Horrors in 1996. I thought that, that was pretty cool. Too bad he didn't sign it, but, it still is cold for some reason. I don't know what the deal is with that. I think it's Part 2, Halloween Part 2 replica mask, which I think is pretty fucking cool. It even has eyes in it. That's a prop from a movie called Backwoods. It's one of about, 15, 20 movies called Backwoods. But this is from our good buddy Backwoods, who posts on the board. Robert Elkins, he gave it to us. I thought that was nice of him. And some Freddy gloves. This is real. And this is this next one's a plastic one. And there's a Jason mask right there. So, on to the posters. Friday the 13th, A New Beginning. Video poster right there. Ain't that killing it? It's got 1 through 4 below it, although you can't really see it.
So you can see it.
Look at that right there now. Look at
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So we'll get the lighting. Move on over here a little bit. I don't know if that's glaring in that or not.
A little bit.
Deadpit. That's our Deadpit poster. Look at that. I've sort of already talked about these autographs, so there's really no point in. That's the rarer of the Deadpit posters, I think. That's the video poster, which has the cooler artwork on it. I think the theatrical poster is sort of shitty, isn't it? You remember the theatrical poster?
The one with the woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty shitty.
I don't like that one. And you look below, you'll get a glimpse of our next batch of videos. There's a bunch of shit. Look at all them posters.
Look at that. So in this next little section here, we've got a couple things that really aren't, posters that really aren't worth that much, but I just like the design on them.
Mm-hmm.
And the first one is one that we got for free through the mail. It's a Troma 35 Years of Real Independence poster.
Let's get that without the glare in there.
I don't know what it is. That reminded me of the 80s, I guess, and I just wanted to have a Troma poster up like that. I don't have a lot of Troma stuff. As a matter of fact, I think the only Troma-related poster that I have is Bloodsucking Freaks. I don't have any of the classics like Class of Nukem High or Toxic Avenger or anything like that.
How dare you?
I know, that's shitty. This next one is the chalk top poster that Bill Moseley hands out and has people, and he signs these to people when you meet him at conventions. I think we've met Bill Moseley twice.
He signed it. Lick my plate, you dog dick.
He sure did.
That's his famous line.
It's signed. And I just like the, it's kind of like a weird Andy Warhol kind of painting.
It looks like something like a magazine cover too,
Yeah.
sort of.
So there's Bill Moseley's signature. We're going to move on.
So right here is a really cool one. It's one of my favorite posters. The original, this is original Phantasm one sheet from 1979. And it's signed, I got it signed last year at the Friday Night Film Fest. One of the coolest things was to meet Angus Scrimm finally. And he signed the poster. You play a good game, boy. And Michael Baldwin, the little kid, of course grown up now. Reggie Bannister with his wife wanted to actually charge us to interview him. And we said, we don't do that shit. So that's Phantasm. That's definitely one of my, I just love the design of that. And I think the artist name's Joe Parks or something like that. He's one of he did a lot of westerns, like the posters for westerns and stuff. So, and this is really, that's like a 30-year-old poster, so I think it's in pretty decent shape for how old it is. I just always like the painted posters and stuff. You'll find a lot more of those in my collection than anything else. This one right here is one that sort of skyrocketed in price after I got it, because the remake, for some reason, like I've noticed, if a remake of a movie comes out, the original, like all of the memorabilia usually from the original goes up. And this one did. I mean, that's one good thing, I guess, that kind of became that really horrible fucking remake a few years ago. But this one, yeah, I mean, I think this one goes for like 70, 80 bucks, and I got it for about $20 when it came out, or right before the remake came out. And it's actually signed. I sent this to his office. It's signed by John Carpenter, folks. Look at that. I'd say that's probably the coolest signed thing I ever got through the mail. Look at that. Yeah, John Carpenter. So, I guess that concludes the posters in my bedroom. So, we should just move on to the fucking Deadpit studio and get it done.